What's up, everybody? My name's Danny Ferrari.
My name's Parker Immense.
And we are Excellent Sound, and we are back for our very, very first edition of
Will It Yoink?
That's right, baby. We're going to be seeing if Current, the brand new synth from Minimal Audio, will yoink. Do you think it'll yoink?
Wait, what synth?
Current.
Huh? Like the current synth?
The current of the river. No. The current,
Is it
the name of the synth
most
is called
current
Current.
Huh?
Current. With a T.
Oh, like the water current.
Like a water
not
current.
Like the newest
No,
synth.
not FL
But it is
Current.
new. It is new.
It's a new synth from Minimal Audio. Shout out them. We love you guys. They're always super cool. They send us stuff. Thank you, which I don't know why we haven't been invited to make sounds on their new stream platform. That's another discussion. Guys, comment down below whether or not they should have added us to that because...
They don't have any third-party sounds,
I think it's just them.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so if you don't know about Minimal Audio, they make Rift, they make Cluster, they make Diffuse Compressor. Is that what it's called?
Morph.
Morph EQ.
Morph EQ.
Right? And we've all been excited about their plugins. We've done their plugins a couple times. Finally, they've added those elements into a new synth, and it is badass, okay?
It's pretty awesome.
We found some really, really cool things inside of it that we're going to be showing you guys. We're going to be checking it out. This is not a paid sponsorship, although it should be. But just kidding.
We're talking to you, Minimal.
We're talking to you, Minimal. But yeah, we got to see if it'll yoink. That's really, really the big question.
I'm so excited for this video, man.
Yeah, and we're going to compare it to our brand new pack, Drops Only Volume 3, which is available now. Link is in the description. We're going to be showing you some yoinks from those real quick.
That is the height of the yoink.
That's the top
Drops
of the line.
Only yoink.
It's a yoink that's up here. Their yoink might be nowhere.
Might be over here.
Could be middle.
We don't
yoink.
know if it yoinks.
There better be an animation of a yoink somewhere a meter.
Yeah, what does a yoink look like if it was a creature?
I feel like a yoink. I mean, I think of it visually. I think of a tornado. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's got this.
Yeah,
shape.
It's got a nice little tornado.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Tornado yoink. All right, and we're going to give you guys the preset away for free. So let's get into the video.
Let's jump
Stop
in.
talking. Me.
I'm going to keep talking.
I'm the one who's talking. So what is a yoink? Okay, it is not a thing that you do to yourself when you're about 12 years old when you're discovering your body. No, it's not that. It's a sound that goes like this. It goes yoink. Okay? That is our screwdriver preset from Drops Only Volume 3. You can see it's right here.
Show it to him, dude. Show it to him.
Special wavetable, Gwyneth Vag, if you guys can figure that out. That's what we're trying to essentially do. A yoink is such a specific sound. It's so cool. Or maybe you have a yoink. Maybe it'll yoink more like this. A little deeper yoinker.
That's a nice one.
If you haven't seen our video on how to make the perfect yoink, it's right here.
Right there.
Right there. But we'll go over some of the techniques with it today. So let's go ahead and open up Current. Okay, so I got it right here. This is the synth. It looks pretty good so far. I think so far the main thing that I was impressed with was just the sound engine is really good.
Yes.
The sound is really cool.
It sounds immaculate.
We're also going to talk about the controversy that Minimal Audio found themselves into. Yeah, that's right. We're bringing it up, guys. We'll talk about that later.
Big controversy.
Big controversy, okay? But the main thing about it that we found that's really cool is they got two wavetables right here. They also have the ability to do the same sort of thing as far as like serum, as far as warping. You have the wavetable position, and then you also have some other modes, which is kind of like Vital. This is like serum and Vital sort of combined, right? Which is kind of cool. They have a granulator synth, which is kind of sick. Right? No one's done that.
I'm so stoked to that.
Yeah, it's really,
so
really cool.
Stoked for the granulator.
So you can kind of use it as like a noise oscillator too. You can do a lot of fun stuff. We won't really be using that today, but if you guys want to see that, let us know down in the comments below. And they have this great sub-sampler. This is so cool. This sub-sampler, let me just turn off this other wavetable real quick. We're a little clunky with it, so like bear in mind we've only played with it for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So they got this cool sub thing, right? And you have the ability to add harmonics, which we all do in Serum all the time, which is sick. It's just right here. And I think they have like different partials, right? These are different harmonics.
Yeah.
So you can kind of add those. It has an automated pitch envelope built inside, which is so sick.
So useful.
You can make a kick right there if you wanted to.
You could also choose what key the partials are in, which is really, really helpful.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I haven't figured out how to control specific harmonics, and it doesn't seem like there's a wavetable editor as far as I'm concerned
Yeah, I
yet.
don't think there is.
We might be wrong. Minimal guys will correct us if that's so, but we haven't found it. You got two filters over here, and of course, in their effects, this is the main thing. They got all of their great effects right here. You got Morph EQ, you got Rift Distortion, Cluster Delay. These are all the heavy hitters. Fuse Compressor, and a couple new ones. You got the Stussy Swarm Reverb, dude.
Yeah, it is the Stussy, dude.
Can put in a little Stussy right there, dude, for your boy. Okay. A Ripple Phaser. I don't know if that's something they sell, but anyway, totally phase plant. Vital, Serum, all into one.
Yeah, I
But
really like it.
you cannot add more oscillators. That's one thing I think that I've found. Let's try to see if it will yoink.
I'm so with it, dude.
Stay tuned because we're going to be going over what we think is the best feature in the synth, and it's not what you think. I promise you. Stay tuned to the end of the video. We're going to show you guys a banger of a tip for this synth that's going to change your world. I swear to God. All right, sine wave. Let's start with this. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and get oscillator B going, and I think we're gonna let's do like kind of this weird square thing. Our first envelope is over here, so let's kind of make a quick little envelope. Right? A nice little yoink shape. I think a little bit more sustain. A little bit of bounce.
Yeah, that's nice.
A little slower attack. Okay, that sounds good. Let's turn down a level of the oscillator B. They have this cool function over here where your filters are right here, which is nice, but they also has FM and AM. It took me a while to find this, and Parker. This is what I was talking about. Massive has this feedback sort of thing.
That's what you were talking about.
You can also FM from the granulator, which is sick, and the
FM
sampler.
from everywhere, dude.
Yeah, so like
so cool.
You could do a lot of cool stuff. Here's the amount. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this to like +2. Oscillator A to be FM from oscillator B. Trying to get those harmonics, like, and yoinks kind of go like, huh, right? Like a tornado. Huh. So we're gonna make a little LFO right now. And the way you do that is you can use curve. Okay, this is a quick little tip that we found out. Do yourself a favor, turn off the magnet thing, unless you're like really trying to do that. But it was super annoying when I was trying to figure that out, so I just turned it off so I could start drawing.
Snaps the grid.
They have different shapes over here too. I think we just kind of want to do like a ramp up, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and just sort of ramp this up, and then we got this nice little curve. Let's set our rate to I think 1/8 probably, and we're gonna go ahead and set this to 1 shot. All right, let's go ahead and apply this to the FM just a tiny bit. I want to get those harmonics at the very end. There we go. Let's get into the filters. Now, the filters are sick, but we do have some concerns, right?
There's a big concern, actually.
There is a couple of small/big concerns.
It's actually not too big.
Not too big. But yeah, their filters are sick. If you go into like this formant thing, this varied notch thing is super sick.
You got to select your...
Oh yeah, sorry. Thank you, Parker. Yeah. Right? You can kind of do that, and you can kind of morph it. But I'm trying to get 2 peaks that go like this. But I think what we're going to do actually first is we're going to add their comb filter. They have comb pause, comb negs, comb shifts, combs level passes. Let's do comb shifts. Oh.
That's really nice. Yeah, it sounds like it is just making it more stereo.
If I could make it start from sort of center and then maybe add a little bit of this, will it yoink? Will she yoink?
It's adding some really nice movement.
Let's add some tiny bit of movement to the cutoff. Bunch of resonance. Definitely add this on the resonance too as well, I think. Oh, it's starting to yoink a little.
I hear it. I feel it.
Yeah, let's have those come in a little bit later with this morph knob. This is kind of cool. Another thing too is I can like really heighten these up, like, and then I can also use the mix knob and sort of put this on the mix knob, kind of like you can do in Serum too. Let's go ahead and add our other filter. I was just going to do a high pass 24, and like we were talking about, and then going to the Morphe Q and sort of doing it that way. But as we were playing with this, I really, really like this filter right here, this one that I found. I really like this very notch, and I like this dual one too. This dual bandpass is sick. So you get those 2 peaks, you get those 2 together.
Yeah, dude.
And you squeeze them, and then you put your in there. Whoa.
Boom.
Bam. Now you're blur that, beep that out. Put it in there. Bop. And yoink it.
Yeah.
Yoinking it.
It's yoinking.
So I like this filter a lot. I don't know if Serum has something like that. I know they do have like this sort of band reject.
Oh yeah, band reject.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this morph too and kind of like put them together. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring out those resonant samples. So this thing's kind of cool. I like this. I wish they had drives on this though. But they also have series and parallel, which is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's sounding pretty good. It's starting to yoink a little bit. Let's get a sub in there now. Let's just go back to... That's so sick that you could just do that.
So nice.
Before we get into doing the effects, let's talk a little bit about their synth and kind of what's going on. Did I just delete my synth? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you can turn them off here.
Without even going
That's
in.
cool.
That's really nice.
They're using this new platform called Stream, which is like Splice, right? But it's for their synth and their stuff. And basically what you could do is you could get samples, you can get presets, you can get one-shots, and I think you can get wavetables. So they're essentially selling their wavetables. Initially, what I think happened was they decided to make Current a monthly subscription.
Yeah,
because
just a
of this
subscription.
feature. And the community did not like that because they don't want to have to pay monthly for a synth. They want to have the option. So Minimal Audio I think they're a great company. I really do.
They listen to the people for sure.
They listened to the people and they changed their business model and they said, we're going to keep this as the monthly subscription and we'll keep the preset as you can just buy it outright. And then if you don't want to buy any sounds or sign up for this thing, that's totally fine. And I think that was a smart move.
I think so too.
I think this is actually a really smart business model for just sounds and presets in general. It's nice to see somebody else trying to do something similar to Splice. Hopefully they give an opportunity. I would imagine they'll give an opportunity to other creators to create some sounds.
Definitely.
To create some presets and be able to put their stuff on their marketplace and have people buy it. I mean, it's a brilliant idea. But if I save a preset that has the wavetable in it and then I give you that preset, does that wavetable come with it?
I'm guessing it does.
But I don't think they give you an option to export your wavetable, which that might be why there is no wavetable editor. Or
interesting.
Conspiracy, do the thing. I don't know why there's not a direct out, guys. What the hell's going on? Somebody do a fucking direct out on an oscillator for God's sake.
It's only phase plant. That's the
yeah.
Phase plant's the only one that does it.
So frustrating. Back to their stream thing. A really cool idea. Really cool that they sort of made a quick amendment to that. I think that they were probably thinking that this would be a good idea to try to get on a subscription base, for a synth. I think what's happening is like along with Waves and other companies like that, there's certain things that you just can't subscribe to.
I think just subscription model is nice for some things.
Yeah.
But as far as like plugins, for me personally, I hate subscriptions because what if I want to open up an old session from maybe 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And I don't have that same subscription, I can't listen to my stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm not freezing everything, dude.
Yeah.
I'm
no
not
one's
going
doing
in
that.
and freezing that.
No.
So it's really nice to have the option, and then also it feels good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It feels good to just buy something outright and not have to make payments
You own it.
sometimes. Yeah, exactly.
But then there's other things subscription-based like our Patreon. If you guys want to go there now, we got a brand new Patreon. Guys, we just upped it up. It's crazy. We are changing the tiers around. So we still got project files for all you out there that want to get your project files. We simplified it. We're back on there. We're posting regularly. Thank you to those who have hung out with us and stayed with us. But make sure you go check out our new Patreon. We got tons of sounds available for you guys, all different sort of prices. Really, really simple, easy, clean. It helps out our channel a ton, guys. I can't tell you how much it helps us to be able to do more of these videos. So please, if you can, go check out our Patreon, our new Patreon.
Yeah, it's a lot more simple, a lot more streamlined.
Yep.
It's amazing.
And it's a lot more easy for us to be able to keep up with. So those of you that hung on with us for a long time, you know who you are. Thank you so, so much. We really appreciate you. Side note. All right. Is it yoinking so far? It's getting there.
There's a Y. There's a Y.
So we just added the sub. All right, let's get back into the effects. We need some more effects to make it yoink. I think the first thing I want to add is this cluster delay. This thing is cool. We were playing with this.
This is one of my favorite effects that they have.
This is pretty cool. We're going to put it to free. There's a lot of crazy stuff that you can do. I'm going to go as loud as I can with it. Maybe do more taps. All right, that's sounding all right. Trying to get that metallic-y out of it. Metallic-iness,
nice.
right? I think we need some distortion, dude. Now, their riff distortion is so sick. I kind of like the harmonics that are kind of coming out of there, and then we're going to bring them back in a little bit. Or take them out, I should say. All right, that sounded pretty good. Let's add the filter.
Yeah.
I want to add this sort of low pass in here to chill out the distortion a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the cutoff. It's yoinking. Now, the bread and butter, baby. We got to do the Morphe Q. And check this out, okay? So if you haven't seen Morphe Q, this is kind of how it works, right? So a big thing with yoinks, essentially, what I could do is I can add a point like this. And I want to be able to have a point go right and get that. See that formant right there? I want to get right there. And then I want to add another point, which I'm going to do right here. What's cool about Morph is it has its own automation sort of built in. I can essentially draw the path of this. So if I go on this outer ring nipple right here on the areola, and I go ahead and stretch that areola.
Stretch it out.
Oh, nothing's happening. But watch when I move Morph. Kind of cool, huh? All right, let's tone it back a little bit. And we're going to add our little LFO to that. We got to put this guy to direct out our sub right here. Sounding a little too coarsey. I think it might be the cluster delay.
Yeah.
Let's add this to the dry wet. Maybe that'll help. Oh, you can go crazy. Watch it. You can go all crazy. Let's draw another point, dude. I'll make a sick-ass fucking... It's so cool. All right, I'm going to have this one go in here. Yeah, that's about where I want it to go, is that big resonance peak to get that yoink. I'm mess with this FM a little bit. I'm going to mess with this wavetable a bit.
Ooh.
I don't like what the spread is doing, I think.
Yeah, you think it's making it phasey?
Yeah, that's a little cleaner. Okay. We're dialing it in. We're going to see if it'll yoink.
Yeah.
There we go. We need some compression. So check out this. They got their fuse compressor. They have like an OTT setting in here. But I don't feel like it's quite there yet. Sounding like OT. They get the clickiness of it. So I'm not a huge fan of it, but it is pretty cool. You can add a ton of different bands. Parker likes to add 6 bands.
Gotta have 6 bands, dude.
Now let's go ahead and let's try some reverb. This Stussy reverb. Now it's sounding a little bit more yoinky. Soft clip the output. Yeah,
Yep.
Sure, why not? Now it has this cool thing called a ducker. What you can do is like it kind of ducks the reverb. You can kind of throw the reverb.
I personally really like that feature, dude.
There we go. We're getting it. Not bad.
It's a very powerful reverb.
I'd say it yoinked.
Yeah, it's yoinking.
We're going to dial it in, and when we come back, we're going to show you guys the best feature of this synth.
A few moments later.
So I just changed the filter up a little bit just to dial it in to be a little bit better, and then I think we can add a little bit more distortion.
You should try putting a disperser on it too, bro.
How do I add a disperser?
Go back to the oscillator page, and then go to maybe spectral, disperse.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, try those.
Oh, shit, Parker!
Built-in disperser,
Oh, yeah.
baby.
They also have built-in distortion into the wavetable, which is so sick. So it's like remap.
Several days later.
I ruined it, dude. All right, so it can yoink. All right. And this is cool, but if you're really curious how good it can yoink, let me go ahead and load up our yoink we made earlier. I think the difference in this one, pretty much the same curves. I think a big thing too was the effects. Hybrid filter, same thing. The reverb, I like the reverb in the newer one better.
Yeah, me
I think
too.
we're still playing with it and getting used to it. We use this sort of saw square sign. This is kind of like a cool little morphing thing we did with the position. And then using this sort of mode, they have these like, sort of like, it's like a sync. That's probably what we did differently. Semitunes at 7. So you pretty much get the gist of it. This one just sounds better. All right, cool. So now that we know how it can yoink and that every time we can make it yoink, obviously because we're the best, now let's go into the hidden feature. It's not really that hidden, but Parker, gotta give credit where credit's due.
Thank you, sir.
I discovered this trick all by myself. Parker had nothing to do with it.
No, he didn't. This shit is
so sick.
a clutch trick.
And you guys might be surprised, okay? So now just hold on before you get upset. This is sick, and we'll explain why. Okay, so they have this awesome sort of feature. One other feature we didn't go over is their chord feature. Okay, so they have a chord feature, right? So if I hit a note, sick. Plays a chord. Right, okay, now we've all seen that before. Oh, Ableton has one built in. Yes, we know. It sucks. This one is awesome, and let us tell you why, okay? So they have this cool feature with the arpeggiator and the chord. You can kind of move them back and forth, which is super sick. But for us, right, Parker and I, we're pretty musical guys.
I would say so.
I'd say our editor, Kian, would probably say that we have perfect pitch, knowing that he graduated from Berkeley and actually knows about music theory.
Angel ears.
He would
if
call
you
us
will.
angel ears. Isn't that correct?
Nope.
Yep. And also, you know, we got good ears. We don't know. We don't have music theory. That's just the reality. But we played in bands. We know how to write. We know what chords and stuff like that.
We have theory, but not to the crazy extent.
Not to the Berkeley extent.
Yeah.
What's cool about this is, it has your basic chords, which are nice, right? But we found some presets in here that are insane. So watch this. If we go to like...
Open Wings, dude.
Oh, yeah, Open Wings.
That one
Check out
was-
Open Wangs.
Open Wangs, dude.
You can just write. Insane.
The song's done.
It's done.
The song is over.
All the feels. I mean, that was a terrible melody. Hold on. Hands up. Is there a little weirdness there?
It's a little weird.
This chord thing is sick, and this is just simple. It's easy. You
Yeah.
can just get an idea out. Messing with these presets are so sick. I want to go to minor. I want to do F minor. Okay, let's hit it. Really cool feature.
It's nice. Turn the ARP on, dude. Turn the ARP on.
Oh, yeah, let's try the ARP now.
Into the chord.
And then you could do above. You go chord into ARP. This chord feature is super, super helpful if you're trying to like sort of just come up with an idea. Maybe you're just like struggling with writing your chords out. Definitely use some of these presets. I was very, very impressed by them, as well as Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Something in the way you move.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta do the lower octave.
Yeah.
Not really sure what I think about you. Something in the way you. That's that song.
Is that it?
Copyright. Not really sure what I think. No, it's Bruno Mars.
Huh?
No, dude, it's Rihanna, I think. I'm pretty sure it's Rihanna.
We have to look it up.
Yeah, Rihanna. Is this it?
I want you to stay.
There it is, dude.
The last thing about the chord feature I gotta mention. All right, so this has this cool feature called strum. So check this out. Yeah, you know you're always trying
Or
to do
you can
those-
strum it the other way,
Let's
dude.
strum it the other way.
Strum it the other way. That's so huge. It's so many extra moves to go into Ableton, get the scaler, the arpeggiator. It's really annoying. This saves so much time.
Yep. Well, dude, I think it worked out. How do you feel? Do you feel like it yoinked?
I think it definitely yoinks. There was 3 moves that we did, and it just went off, and it
was
lost.
okay.
It lost the. Yeah, I mean,
it wasn't
okay,
as good
but-
as the OG one, which is
No, that's a nice yoink.
that's a yoink.
That is a nice
It
yoink.
yoinked.
Yeah.
I failed to yoink it.
Did
Kinda.
you, though?
No, I yoinked it. I just
No,
didn't
you
yoink
did
it that
yoink
good.
it. You yoinked it.
I wasn't a good yoink.
It was a semi-yoink.
What do you guys think? Was that first one a good yoink? Either way, this good one's going to be in the in the download description below.
I think overall it does yoink
It
for
does
sure.
yoink, yeah.
I really want to explore more like wavetable features because it feels like that is what the point of Current is. It's pretty limitless. I'm really, really excited to use it.
So shout out the Minimal Audio guys. Thanks for not sponsoring this video. Go check them out. They are doing awesome stuff and they're great guys. So let us know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching the video. Again, check us out on Patreon. Link is in the description. Go check it out. It's a brand new Patreon. We're doing a special for those who join and those who have been with us for a while. All that stuff will be down there in the Patreon. You guys can see that. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Thank you guys for watching.
Did I do a good job?
Yeah, it was good.
Well, you looked at me
That was
all
good.
weird.
No, I didn't. Did I look
you did
weird?
Did you look at me weird?
I thought it was with loving eyes.
We'll see you guys next time.